everybody, Chuck and Stacey here with VO Buzz Weekly and Demos That Rock. And guess what we have for you today?
Demo Spotlight.
Demo Spotlight. You guys know what that is. That's where we record a professional demo from beginning to end.
Yes.
And at the very end of this video, you get to hear the complete finished product with music, sound effects, everything. So it's pretty neat. And who do we have on the Demo Spotlight today?
We are coast to coast, man. We are with Gary Yeung, who is in San Diego. He is a hardworking, fabulously talented, super creative, talented young voice actor. And we are going to take him through his animation demo recording.
That's right.
You guys are going to see the characters. You're going to see how they morph and where we go with it and direction. And Gary, welcome to the Demo Spotlight. We are so excited to have you. Thank you for the trust and confidence in us to help you bring your library of voices in your head to life. How are you feeling today?
I am super excited. I've been looking forward to this for a while now, and I am just so glad that you guys can have me here. So thanks so much.
You're very, very welcome, buddy. And I got to say, one of the reasons why I suggested to you when we were doing our pre-production meeting in regards to your demo about doing a spotlight is because, first of all, you're young up-and-comer, right? Not just last name Young, but young up-and-comer. and I thought to myself, man, this guy is freaking amazing. And I just thought that your talent was just so incredibly outstanding that I'm like, this has to be featured. Like, people need to know that there are people out there, such as yourself, that work their butts off really, really hard. And you're not like, half, whatting it, right? You're going all in or forget about it. It's like, and I thought to myself, here's a guy who's doing all that, going pro. He invested in his studio. He invested in his coaching. He invested in, who he would trust to produce a demo for him. And so I'm like, we need to showcase that because people around the world need to see that this is the bar. If you want something professional, this is the bar. So thank you for allowing us to showcase you.
So Gary, let me ask you, animation, what is it about animation that speaks to you? Why are you here, Gary?
Right. This is a little bit of a personal story that I like to tell. When I was in high school, I volunteered at a children's library, and it was for like a children's day. So it's like a library, but they had like a children's day, and it wasn't in the greatest part of town. So a lot of the parents treated it like kind of like a daycare, and I did a lot of the kind of like the children, like the story time types of things, and seeing the way you can, kind of tell a story, especially with voices, and watching kids' eyes like light up, and watching and like kind of seeing how they can use these stories to get through their own lives. It really, I really felt like I wanted to continue that and pursue that, and just telling a story that can inspire people, make people feel things. That was just something I really wanted to do.
Yeah.
That's fantastic, buddy.
Yeah. I love that.
And now you're doing it.
Yeah. I have a feeling, I'm seldom wrong, Chuck.
Yeah.
But I have a feeling that we're going to be hearing your name for a very long time. And we are very excited to be a part of this journey for you. I think it's just the beginning, the tip of the iceberg for what's ahead for you. And only thing we ask of you is that you just don't play it safe. Dive in, let it all out. The only wrong thing you can do is hold back and overthink and second guess yourself.
Absolutely.
You are here for a reason at this time, at this moment, because this is your time. So it is the Gary Yeung extravaganza, Chuck.
I'm ready, man.
We are ready. We just want to do a quick little tech thing here. Tell us what you're recording on, about your space. We see you've got some treatment there, your jaw, and so forth, so people know what they're hearing you on.
Yes. So I have my baby here on my Sennheiser 416.
Okay.
I am super happy with it. My interface is an RME, Fireface 2, I think. And I used to have like a whole bunch of like preamps and stuff like that. And then I realized, this is just so difficult to manage. I'll leave that to the guys who know audio. I just want to get something clean and simple.
There you go.
Yeah, those are the only two things. In terms of my booth, outside of this room, you can't really see it, but there's like basic sound treatment here where there's like bass traps in the corners and I started just doing that, and I wasn't happy with the sound because it still was getting a lot of reflection stuff.
Yeah.
So I got some acoustic curtains, and this is actually 3 layers of acoustic 2.5 layers of acoustic curtains.
2.5.
So there's
Because 3 was excessive. So.
Yeah, three was excessive.
2.5.
Yeah, 2.5.
Yeah, but I have one about 5 foot by 5 foot layer, and then another one that's just a little bit out, like an inch or 2 out. I like the space. It gives me a chance to like do physical types of things.
Yes, good.
Cool. And is the booth like the frame? Is it like PVC, or is it? How did you create the frame?
Yeah, it's just basic PVC piping.
Okay.
Yeah, but I was able to construct something that's just like, it's just 2 different square sizes. One is like 5 foot. One is like 5.5 by 5.5. That gives me a little bit extra space between the 2 curtains.
Fantastic.
Awesome, man.
He's a handyman too.
He is. He's DIY, baby.
And then what is your DAW? What are you recording on?
I mostly use Adobe Audition.
Perfect.
Cool. Well, then, today you're going to be using Audition. And just to let everybody know, you're recording on your end. This is a remote session, ladies and gentlemen. If you can't tell, we're letting you know. We're hands-free. This is a remote session. We're all the way over here in Miami, and Gary is in San Diego. Right?
All the way from one side to the other.
There you go. I mean, like, really, you can't get further away. And
it's just Wi-Fi and a dream, Chuck.
Yeah, and so remote sessions are very, very common nowadays because almost everybody's doing them. In fact, I know voice actors that used to live in LA that now live in like Hawaii or all over the United States, because you don't really need to be in one place anymore. It's just not needed. So that's why we're doing these remote sessions, to showcase the fact that, you can work like this, and people do. And also, we want to showcase the sound of your studio. Because nowadays, when you get an audition from an agent, okay, right at the top of that audition, it might say something like this: talent must have broadcast quality studio with Source Connect.
Paid Source Connect.
Yeah, and so it says it right there. So if the agent knows that you don't have a broadcast quality studio and Source Connect, they won't even audition you, right? So Gary, luckily, you happen to have a broadcast quality studio, probably with Source Connect, even though we're not using it today because we're going with the help of Zoom and, of course, your audio. I want you recording there. You're going to send me the files. We're going to produce everything on our end, but it will be the sound that you actually record in your studio, which I love. Yeah. We get to showcase that as well. We're going to rock and roll, baby. All right.
All right.
So
we're going to start off with your first character, which is GM Townley. And just so the people out there know, this character has a genre. So the genre here we put is, adult comedy. The age of this character, we thought maybe around 42, right?
Right.
And then there are things about the character that go back, and this is basically for Gary, that says, oh, he's a good dad. He wants a better life for his family. So there's a little backstory on the character that helps him, get into that character frame. And then you have some voice specs, which are sarcastic and, authority and all this other stuff. So I want you to make sure that you remember all those little notes that Christina had you go through. And whenever you're ready, let's go for a GM Townley take 1.
All right. GM Townley, take 1. Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I remember you as a whiny little scumbag piece of shit. I mean, I've got about 1 million memories of your sorry ass, and about like 2 of them are pleasant.
Isn't it a funny spot? Yeah. Let's watch our diction, okay? And by the way, just so that people out there know, sometimes when you're recording, on anything like this, you might hear certain words that kind of, that you can't hear. That's just kind of the system on the other side, Zoom or whatever, kind of just filtering some stuff out if it's a little too loud, and it'll just knock it down. So that's not a technical glitch. That's going to be recorded.
Yeah, and we may be bleeping a little PG stuff just so YouTube and our wide demographic on our channel is not
True.
influenced, so that
Yeah, otherwise YouTube would have a heart attack on this first stuff. Oh my God, they said piece of shit. Okay, here we go. So that was great, man. Let's go for a take two diction. Okay, because I know it's fast, but still keep that diction. Take two.
Take two. Really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I remember you as a whiny little scumbag piece of shit. I mean, I've got about 1,000,000 memories of your sorry ass, and about 2 of them are pleasant.
Excellent. That was good, man. And you could really, really tell. So, first of all, the one thing that you can totally tell about this character is that this is adult content, right? And part of the thing on the demo is that yeah, you want to show off your skill and all the things that you can do, but we also want to let the producers and directors and the casting directors, we want them to know that this is adult, right? And so undeniably, that's what it is. Let's go for one more. I love what you did there. One more, take three, and we'll have it.
Take three. Yeah. Oh, really? Oh, really? Oh, really? Well, I remember you as a whiny little scumbag piece of shit. I mean, I've got about 1,000,000 memories of your sorry ass, and about 2 of them are pleasant.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And I love that he's just like Frink over the top, man. Okay,
Yeah.
great. So we're done with that. And what Gary's going to do now is he's probably going to exit his little booth. You're going to go to the other side. You're going to export that. Make sure you get the name right, GM Townley. And remember, wave, mono, 3248.
All right, I'll be right back.
So let's see here. He's done. And now we move over to is it
Hayate Kawanishi.
yeah. And I want to let people know a little bit because
Yeah.
it's kind of neat when we do this. So
It's like the age in 20s,
Yeah,
mid
so-
20s.
so we've pictured an age for this character as like 24, something like that, right? It's accented, Japanese accented, but in English language. So that's kind of neat that we're doing there. And the vibe's supposed to be, upbeat, exaggerated me, comic relief, wants what's best for the team. Cool?
Yeah. All right.
So slate, and let's go for take one.
All right. Hayate Kawanishi. Take one. Hey, let's try new combo move. Flying Missile 8000. It's very easy. Just throw me like
Excellent. Be careful with the maybe next time
Mhm.
that we can actually hear what he's saying, okay?
Yeah.
Was that coming
So-
out too soft?
Gets thrown, hits the wall, maybe next time. Like just get the words out,
Okay, got it.
okay? Because if he's too soft, then it's almost like we lose the joke.
Yeah.
It may have him like maybe out of air while he's saying it, like maybe next time.
Okay,
Right?
I got
And
you.
the reaction, a little more of the reaction of getting thrown, the pain, the reaction into the line maybe next time.
Cool.
Got you. Okay,
Take two.
take two. Let's try new combo move. Flying Missile 8000. It's very easy. Just throw me like maybe next time.
Love it. Very cool. We can visualize that
Yeah.
this time.
I felt your pain.
We can
Yeah.
visualize that. You know what I want to do on take three is I want him to not be so exaggerated in the beginning.
Mhm.
Let it build to like when he's like, let that be. But start it off as a little bit mellower. Okay, let's try the combo move, right? And then he like a flying missile. Then he builds up a little bit there. Then he goes in through that exaggeration. Okay,
Okay, I got you.
this will be take three.
Take three. Hey, let's try new combo move. Flying Missile 8000. Oh, it's very easy. Just throw me like wait, no, wait, you. Maybe next time.
I like that.
Yeah.
That was very, very cool.
Yeah.
I think between all those takes,
Yeah,
I
we've
can
got-
definitely
Uh-huh.
get some good stuff to create our take, man. Yeah, go save and export.
Okay, so this is Bradley Bunny, about 10 years old. It's a shame you don't have any range, Gary. You're aging backwards. Okay, so cute little bunny. This is going into the adult comedy horror
Yes, he is
place.
a cute. He's a cute little bunny, except
It's a
he's like
cute
a
little
murderous
psycho.
psychopath
Except he's a
villain.
murderous
A
psychopath.
cute little
Exactly.
psycho. What you look for in a character. Great. So this is cool. You're gonna have some happy, some villains, some, so you get to throw all of that into a tiny little sound bite. So this is a good challenge.
Let's go
I
for a
mean,
Bradley Bunny take one.
Take us on the ride, Gary.
all right, Bradley Bunny, take one. Want me to tell you how to get yourself out of this situation? You'll have to cut off your own freaking arm.
I'm hearing the manic guy on GM Townley. I'm hearing the Hayate when he goes manic, and then I'm hearing this little bunny when he goes manic. They sound like the same exact character. So you need to be careful. You can get manic with him, but he's got to stay in character. Stay in character.
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And stay with that 10-year-old.
Yeah. If he's gonna be young, then keep him young. He could still be whatever he is, but keep him young. Take two.
Take two. Yeah. Oh, you want me to tell you how to get yourself out of this messed up situation? You'll have to cut off your own freaking arm.
1,000 times better.
Yeah.
Love it. Made so much
Yep.
sense. You stayed in character. Let's grab one more like that. You have any?
I was gonna say, because this is something I always say to myself, is the lungs of a 10-year-old are different capacity than the lungs of a 24-year-old, the lungs of a 42-year-old. So think about like the breath of a 10-year-old.
Mhm.
What are the size of a 10-year-old's lungs versus someone
see.
older? You know what I mean?
I see. All right.
Take three.
Oh, you want me to tell you how to get yourself out of this messed up situation? Well, you'll have to cut off your own freaking arm.
Pretty manic on that one. I love that. Okay, we're done.
All right.
Let's go export him.
Yes.
All right.
Let's get out of the dungeon.
He's back, ladies and gentlemen. So we got Milo Nice Guy next, yeah?
Can we skip Milo and
Yes.
go on
Yes,
to
he's
Sebastian
gonna
first?
go. We've got a teen comedy, sci-fi. He's like a 19. We're looking at a 19-year-old. Kind of cocky, snobby, dramatic.
He's the guy who
Overly
thinks
posh?
overly posh, or maybe just British.
Okay.
Yeah. I think he's the guy who thinks he's the greatest, but he's actually kind of meh. Sebastian Milo, take one. Team, oh please, I can take care of this mission on my own. Stand aside. Oh my God. On second thought, ladies first.
Mission on my own. Stand aside. What happens after you stand aside? I know what it says because it says here, but I want you to say it out loud. What happens after you say stand aside?
He opens the bunker and he sees this incredible battlefield that's like everyone's dying, people are exploding. He's like, yeah, I'm not doing that. Never mind. Closes the door.
Okay. So I need to get that.
Okay.
And so does everybody else. So he opens the door and then he says, he says something, right?
Right.
So
By the
there you go. By the God. So that needs to be like, holy crap, right? I don't want anything to have to do with this. That's the whole subcontext of those three words, right?
Right.
So
Yeah, because he starts very
yeah,
in charge. I got this. And then I don't. So there needs to be a bigger turn of
yeah,
we see his I'm not the guy anymore.
yeah,
All right.
yeah. And remember, the turnaround is not him getting frantic. The turnaround is him just being scared of the situation, maybe. You know what I mean? Like he
Right.
turns into a wussy. Take three.
Take three. team? Oh, please. I can take care of this mission on my own. Stand aside.
Give me
By the
three.
go-
Very, very good. That was, you were doing it. I'm sorry I interrupted. Three of those, just by the gods.
All right. By the gods.
That was it. See, you heard it.
Yeah.
I heard it. I don't know if you felt it, but I guarantee you, everybody listening to us recording this right now said, "Oh yeah, that's probably the one that they're going for right there." That was great,
It was
buddy.
real.
I felt the fear.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We all felt the fear. Beautiful. Now we just want the last line.
All right. Just on second thought, ladies first.
Yep.
All right.
And you're gonna be suave. You didn't just see what you just saw. What you saw. Okay, you're gonna trick them now. Well, on second thought.
All right. You know what? On second thought, ladies first.
Even a little quicker.
All right. You know what? On second thought, ladies first.
Very good. Love it. We're done with that. Go explore
right.
Sebastian. Great
All right.
job.
Thank you so
buddy.
much.
Great job, Gary.
All right. Thank you so
Very,
much.
very cool. You're welcome, buddy. You're back. So are we doing Buster next?
Yeah, let's do Buster.
This is more he's 13. This is more in the children/teen animation category. And the voice is kind adventurer, hero, leader.
Yeah.
So whenever you're ready, let's go for a take one.
All right. Hey, you okay? I know it hurts when you fall down, but that's why you need friends to help you back up. Come on, take my paw.
I love it. Just don't scream.
Yeah.
Okay.
On which part?
On any of it.
Okay.
Make sure that you don't that he's not screaming.
Okay.
Because let's make him, he's a superhero and all that stuff, but it'd be really great if he was a little cuter, that he wasn't
Okay.
so yelly and in your face and scary. It's for little
Okay.
kids.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, it was great.
Because you're comforting. You're comforting.
You're comforting,
So you don't want to be like in the face of
like a bully.
Yeah.
You don't want to sound like a bully. Okay, here we go. Take two.
All right. Take two. Hey, are you okay? I know it hurts when you fall down, but that's why you need friends to help you back up. Come on, take my paw.
Love it. Way better.
Yeah.
I would like to hear the voice pitched up a little tiny bit more.
Okay.
So he's a little younger. Okay. Can you
Sure.
do that?
Yeah.
Take three.
Take three. Hey, are you okay? I know it hurts when you fall down, but that's why you need friends to help you back up. Come on, take my paw.
That was so good.
Yeah.
What a cute character, man.
Yeah. I would
That
take
was
that
really
paw.
cool. Now listen,
Yeah.
if you listen to that and you listen to some of the
First
other
one.
stuff, man, you're like, oh wow, now we're getting into different colors and different emotions. Your acting on that was really good. You did something on that you didn't do on any of the other three takes. It was magical.
Yeah.
Excellent job.
Very good.
Go export.
Very
All
good.
right, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. He's so
We're gonna give you a treat.
he's
Yes,
so
we are.
kind.
Hello.
Excellent. Oh, look, he's back.
He's here.
Why am I speaking English? Uh,
Sebastian got to you.
now you got me into the Sebastian mode. I'm gonna be being a British guy all day. So now we're on narrator.
Yes.
By the way,
Staying in the kid
I love this
friendly
guy.
zone. Yeah.
Like even from the get-go, when we did this, when we were practicing it, I thought to myself, what a cool spot this is for you. So what do we have here? This guy's 30-ish.
Yeah.
And I know that Christina kind of gave you the little thing of like talking to kids, into like the up speaking,
Yeah.
which is really, really it was a great idea. So make sure you remember that. Accent, kind, fatherly, narrator, kind, educated, upward inflection, and fun, not too long.
Right.
Let's go for it whenever you're ready. Narrator,
and-
take one.
And also, he speaks a little bit of Japanese.
He does.
Yes.
I was gonna that was going to be the treat for everybody, but now the surprise is out of the box.
Leaked.
No.
It's leaked. You just leaked our surprise.
Oops.
The whistleblower.
He's a whistleblower, for God's sake.
Gary, the whistleblower, Yeung.
All right, buddy. Whenever you're ready.
All right.
Narrator, take one.
Narrator, take one. 気をつけて. Be careful there. その猿. Those are wild Japanese snow monkeys. They're very intelligent, but sometimes very mischievous.
I love it. Again, one of the only things that I would say is don't get them too loud.
Yeah.
Okay.
Hold them back a little bit. You know,
All right.
You know how, like, sometimes you have that wise Japanese fatherly guy who doesn't talk loud. You know what I mean? Because he doesn't
Right.
need to. You're going to shut up and listen to him because he's wise. So make him a little bit more like that. Take two.
All
And
right. Take two.
are the monkeys there? Because you don't want to scare the monkeys, right?
Right. Yeah.
So,
Okay. I got you. Take two. 気をつけて. Be careful there. その猿. Those are wild Japanese snow monkeys. They're very intelligent, but sometimes very mischievous.
I love it. That was really, really good. By the way, I'm telling you right now, dude, sometimes when you just take the energy and you go, and you really, really control that energy for a character, it makes all the difference in the world.
it pulls
Right.
you in more
Yeah,
than
like
if you're being screamed at.
Stacey and I found ourselves kind of leaning
Leaning
in
in.
and going like, wait a minute, that's good. What's he
Yeah.
doing? What's he saying?
Yeah.
Okay, so we love that. That's the guy.
We didn't get all the upspeak on that.
Didn't get any of the upspeak on
Yeah.
that. So just, get that back up there and also smile a little bit.
Yeah.
All right.
Because after all, it is animation. Okay.
Right.
Take three.
Yeah.
Take three. 気をつけて. Be careful there. その猿. Those are wild Japanese snow monkeys. They're very intelligent, but sometimes very mischievous.
Give me 3 on sometimes very mischievous. 3 of those.
But sometimes very mischievous.
Give me a good very.
What about
Okay.
like a little chuckle? Like maybe you had an experience when you were a
Oh,
boy
Okay, I
with
like that.
with a little like do you remember like me and my little Japanese snow monkey friend got into a little
So a little
chuckle.
chuckle on the very,
Yeah.
a longer very, very mischievous. Okay,
Okay,
just 3 of those.
3 of those.
But
But,
sometimes.
but sometimes very mischievous. But sometimes very mischievous.
Very. And don't lose the character. You're getting older.
Right.
Remember, he's a little softer.
But sometimes very mischievous.
One more.
But sometimes very mischievous.
Mhm.
Very good.
Uh-huh.
All right, we got it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Fantastic. Go export.
All right. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
He's thanking us. We need to thank him too.
Japanese snow monkey whisperer.
Oh, the Japanese snow monkey whisperer. I love it.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, look, he's back.
He keeps coming back for more. That's a good sign. Do you
let's-
want to do Sabi or do you want to do Milo? Who
Let's
do you
do
want?
Milo because Sabi messes me up.
He's no joke, that one. Yeah.
Yeah, Sabi destroys me.
Yeah. Okay. Milo Night Sky.
Milo. Now, why is Milo? Oh, because it's your own voice. And that's the hardest thing for you to do because you can't hide behind a character.
Yes.
Gary, don't you just want to be you when you grow up, Gary? Come on, Gary.
That's one of the hardest things
Yeah,
to do.
Gary.
So check this out. So this is Gary's hardest character.
This is Gary Night Sky.
Not because the character is so difficult or demanding, because it's just his own voice. So let's see what you do here.
Yeah.
By the way, Christina warned me about this one. He said, make sure he just stays in his own voice. So
Do you want to give yourself a lead in?
yes.
Just give yourself just kind of, okay, maybe you're you're psyching yourself up, but just psych yourself up as Gary, stay Gary with the acting, but
Right.
give yourself maybe a little lead in so you can just slide right in
Yeah.
as you.
Right. I
Let's
think
get,
one thing that's really helped me is just like before I do these kinds of my voice ones, I just go, "Hey there, I'm Gary," just to make sure I
I
know
love
where I'm
it
talking.
because that's scary. I love it.
Remember who
And
you
it'll
are.
help us too know that that's what you're supposed to sound like on this spot. Okay, whenever you're ready, buddy. Milo, take one.
Hi, I'm Gary. Take one. Yeah, you can throw all the punches you like, but you won't take me down with just your fist. So go ahead. Draw your sword.
We don't have that.
We don't have that.
And that was Gary.
Nice to have you here, Gary.
That was your own voice.
Yeah. How did that feel? How did that feel?
That it always feels interesting when I find
always
my
feels
own
interesting.
voice.
Well, that was very, very good. And from our perspective, listening to you,
Yeah.
you know, the acting was there, the voice was there, it was interesting. It's not something that we've already heard in the demo. We got something new happening there. And that part of it is good. You know, you don't want to have like 5 spots in your demo that sound like the same guy.
Yeah.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah.
But I
so-
understand that sometimes it feels like, was that enough? Like, did I, but it's like putting an extra teaspoon of salt in the sauce is just more salt. It doesn't necessarily make it taste better. It can
Right.
actually ruin it. So
Yeah.
you want to season it just right. And that was that was interesting.
Yeah.
I was like, what's going on
Yeah.
with that?
I just noticed your earrings.
Thank you.
Gary, look at those things. I mean, we're talking about like you can hang those in your studio, and I love it. Let's go for a take 3.
Can you ever have too much neon, Gary?
No,
it's
I don't
the
think
answer.
so.
Okay. Thank you, Chuck. Okay, back to you, Gary.
All right.
You can throw all the punches you like, but you won't take me down with just your fists. So go ahead. Draw your sword.
I love that.
I got some goosebumps on that one.
Yeah, that
Gary.
was really, really great.
That felt really
Yeah.
invested.
I saw the scene.
Uh-huh.
I
Yep.
saw the scene.
Yep.
Okay, go export. Take a break. Your shoulder
Yep.
must be hurting right now.
Thank you so much. Hello.
Oh. So I cannot wait to see where you go with this character.
Sabi.
Sabi. So we're in the teen anime fighting action, but this guy's like 21. But what's really cool, Gary, is you have this really great opportunity. This character has seen too much for his young years, right? And
Right.
he has such deep grief and trauma, and so this is really really a deep place you get to go to, right? So he's about to take out some prisoners, right? But I'm almost feeling like I want to see where you go with this, because it's almost like you're being talked out of it, but it's almost like I almost feel like you're in your own head, like you're just like talking to yourself almost.
Yeah. It's the hatred of others and almost the hatred of himself.
There you go. There you go. It says, there's a note here that says the script doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Focus on who you lost and let whatever comes out come out. Just go to that place where it's real.
Go there, Gary.
And that's a
Just
fabulous note. So
take your time. Take your
let's
time.
go for Sabi. Take 1.
Take one. If you're here to tell me my revenge is wrong, then maybe I should kill everyone you've ever loved, so that you too can understand this hatred I feel.
Take 2.
Take 2. If you're here to tell me my revenge is wrong, allow me to kill everyone you've ever loved, so that you too can understand this hatred I feel.
1 more. Take 3.
3. Are you here to tell me my revenge is wrong? Then maybe I should kill everyone you've ever loved, so that you too can understand this hatred I feel.
I'm teary-eyed.
Yeah.
Stacey's teary-eyed. You're set up. We're done. You can like wipe the tears. That was friggin' so cool. We were
Thank
just
you.
talking
Thank you.
about Gary. We did one of these a while back with Cam Clark,
Mhm.
who's an incredible freaking actor. And there was one spot on his demo where he was it's like somebody was, going to kill his brother or something like that. And we didn't know how he was going to really do the spot. And he cried, like heavily cried during the recording of this one spot. And I and Stacey, we had chills. I literally was crying because it was so unexpected. And it's got like over 200,000 views on YouTube, and people watch that and they always email and say, "Oh my God, like I cried too." You know what I mean? Like I cried on that spot. It was so cool. And you have just replicated a moment like that, which is
Thank
phenomenal.
you.
Phenomenal. Good job, buddy.
Thank you so much. Yeah, I would. That's such a compliment being compared to Cam.
Now that we just finished recording your new animation demo, which by the way, I can already tell you this thing is going to freaking rock the house. It's just going to be so, so good. But now that you finished recording, I want to know how you feel right now, opposed to how you felt before we began, because you didn't really know exactly what to expect, and now it's over. So how do you feel now
Oh
versus
wow.
felt come going into this?
I'll tell you, last night I felt like I was like, oh my God, I gotta prepare. And I was opening up my scripts and I was like, okay, I need to memorize every single line. And then when I started doing it, I wasn't even really looking at the script at all. I was kind of, just trying to feel what the character was like. And
Yeah.
so it was almost like, it went from like up here, this weight, and then I get in the booth and it's just like it's all fun. It's all
Yeah.
just exciting to explore these characters and these emotions.
Yeah. Well, I love that, you took such great direction, and it really felt like we were doing this as a team, like together.
Yeah.
You'd give us something, we say, "Hey, how about this?" And you'd be like, "Oh, okay, yeah, I love that." And you were enthusiastic about every little change that we took on, and you went for it. You didn't want like, "Oh, okay, I'll try that." There was no trying. You just
Yeah.
went for it. You played hard, which is really, really
Yeah.
cool.
And I mean, you've been doing the preparation.
Yeah.
That is all of your preparation is what got you here. So the structure and the discipline and the sacrifice and the toiling and the investment that you've made financially, emotionally, that gives you the freedom to play and to be an actor and to be a collaborator. So feel good about that. Feel good that you have done a great job to get to this point. And now you're just going to keep building and building and building and building. But your foundation is so strong. And that's what's going to give you a career and longevity. So bless you. And may it just take you beyond your wildest
Absolutely.
dreams.
And what is
Thank you
what
so
what
much.
is the goal, man? What would you love to see happen with
Um,
this new tool for you?
I would love to, start uh, moving into, you know, uh, AAA games,
Yeah.
kind of the big LA animations. I am a big fan of Big Nate in Nickelodeon on Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that type of thing would be incredible for me.
Yeah. Well, fortunately for you, you don't suck. And this is a prerequisite for all the things that you want to be doing. No, man, I don't know. I feel that you are one of these new up and comers that
Yeah.
are going to make a big freaking splash in the industry. I really,
Thank you
really do.
so much.
And I
Put
know
on
that
your life
Stacey,
your life vest.
Yeah, put
Gary.
on the life vest.
Because you are going into the big ocean now. Out of the pool you go. You are in the big time now.
All
So
right.
just believe, believe, believe. Keep doing your work. Keep building your skills. Keep trusting your craft. Keep open. Keep curious. All of that is going to serve you very well.
Yeah.
All right.
And,
Thank you so much.
You're very, very welcome, buddy. And thank you for letting us showcase you in this video spotlight, demo
Yeah.
spotlight. And now, without any
Thank you
further
all
ado,
for watching and listening.
absolutely, you guys are
being
in for
here
a
with
treat because
Here we go. This is the many, many shades of Gary Yeung. Take a listen.
Oh, really? Well, I remember you as a whiny little scumbag piece of sh**. I mean, I've got a million memories of your sorry ass, and about 2 of them are pleasant.
Hey, are you okay? I know it hurts when you fall down, but that's why you need friends to help you back up. Come on, take my paw.
Let's try new combo move. Flying Missile 8000. It's very easy. Just throw me like... Maybe next time. If you're here to tell me my revenge is wrong, then maybe I should kill everyone you've ever loved, so that you too can understand this hatred I feel.
Oh, you want me to tell you how to get yourself out of this messed up situation? You'll have to cut off your own friggin' arm.
気をつけて. Be careful there. Sonosaru. Those are wild Japanese snow monkeys. They're very intelligent, but sometimes very mischievous.
Team? Oh, please. I can take care of this mission on my own. Now stand aside.
Oh, by the gods! You know what? On second thought, ladies first. You can throw all the punches you like, but you won't take me down with just your fists. So go ahead, draw your sword.